Hello, friends, and welcome to episode number 8 of the Metropolitan Minute. Well, the Mets went 3-3 this past week, which on paper seems fine, but I think a couple of those losses hurt more than usual. The Mets did take 2 out of 3 against Pittsburgh at home before dropping the series in the Bronx against the Yankees. Now, the Mets did get pretty good pitching performances from Peterson and Senga against the Pirates, as well as yet another clutch home run from Brett Beatty, who's earned more playing time over Vientos, in my opinion. Clay Holmes had his first bad start of the year, but these things happen. Some days you just don't have it. And some weekends you just don't have it. That was certainly the case for Mr. Juan Soto. To quote the great Michael Scott, "Oh, how the turntables." Just last week I was talking about how his bat was finally waking up. He did manage to get on base 5 times over the weekend, but couldn't deliver the clutch hit when they needed it, and that's kind of been the story of his season thus far. Ooh, iPad fell. It was, it was a rough weekend for the Mets bats overall, but they'll bounce back. I have to say, though, I am loving all this drama and gossip about Soto regretting his decision to leave the Yanks. It's funny to me, the guy's in year 1 of a 15-year deal, and people are already calling him a bust. And how quickly some of these Yankee fans forget. Who hit that pennant-clinching home run last year? It wasn't Judge. Back to Soto, though. The guy has 8 home runs and an OPS over 800. If this is a down year for him, I think the Mets will be just fine. And if you recall, Francisco Lindor had a down year his first year with the Mets, as did Carlos Beltran. So, everything turned out fine for both of those guys. Soto's one of the most gifted hitters of his generation, so I am not the least bit worried. I am worried about the Phillies and Braves, though, especially Atlanta. After their 0-7 start, they're right back in the mix, and they're getting their 2 best players back from injury. So the Mets better take care of business in Boston this week. 3 with the Red Sox at Fenway Park before they welcome the Dodgers to town for a rematch of last year's NLCS. Well, Edwin, what do you say? Will the Mets bounce back this week? He says yes, and I hope he's right. We'll see you next week on the Metropolitan Minute.